Hey, I would like to go over the rest of pages 40 to 42. So we finished page 42, or I'm sorry, page 40. So then when we look at page 41, you need to separate these numbers to say if they are rational or irrational. So anything that can be written as a fraction, remember, is a rational number. You see the word ratio at the beginning, which is a fraction. So 5.98 is a rational number. 1/4 is already a fraction, so it's rational. 12 is rational. The square root of 40, however, if you don't know the square root of it, then you will need to, then it'll be irrational. So if we did the square root of 36, that would be 6. If we did the square root of 49, that would be 7. So we know that this would be the decimal of in between the two, but that decimal would never end and it would never start repeating. So therefore, it's an irrational number. All four of these, though, are going to be considered rational because you can write them as a fraction. Even this repeating decimal, you can write it as a fraction. So all of those will be rational, so we can drag them on this side. And then pi is an irrational number. It goes on forever and it never repeats. So that is there. And the square root of 49 is 7. So since we know the square root of this, it would be a rational number. So hopefully that will help on that. And then when we look down here, let me zoom in a little more. You will see some more for you to try. So number 1, let's see if I can get it to click here. The square root of 25. There we go. Yeah, I had to hit spacebar a little, so you've probably already figured that out. The square root of 25 is 5. 9/10, to make that into a decimal, 9 divide by 10. So you take 9 divide by 10, and that would give you 0.9. And then 0.31 repeating. Again, I'm going to hit spacebar to get it to the other side. You'll do 31, and then since there are 2 digits that are repeating, since our 2 digits are repeating, you're going to put it over 99. And then for this one, you're going to take the square root of 400, that's 20, times 3, that's 60. And then when you take 60 minus 135, 60 minus 135, that's going to give you negative 75. Oops, equals negative 75. So hopefully you got those correct. And then moving on to our vocab. I thought maybe you guys would like this better than doing some pulpit words. So positive and negative counting numbers, 0, terminating and repeating decimals. Since all of that is included, this is going to be rational numbers. Continue the same digit or block of digits forward forever. So that's going to be repeating because, well, if it goes on forever, then it's repeating. The counting numbers plus 0, that's going to be your whole numbers. Estimation, finding an estimation of a number, that's going to be when you're making an approximation. So that's when you're rounding. Decimals that never repeat and they never terminate, that's going to be the irrational numbers because you will not be able to write that one as a fraction. Comes to a complete stop, like 3.25. That is going to be a terminating decimal. Positive and negative counting numbers plus 0, since it's positive and negative counting numbers, it's going to be integers. And then the counting numbers, those are the ones you naturally start counting. So there you go. Hopefully you did really well on that, and let me know if you have any questions.